Hey, Coop here. Welcome to 90-second recap, where I share a quick sports history lesson based on today's cap. It's June 11th, and I'm wearing a New Era 5950 entitled Lake Paddles, purchased from Canada's Noble North. Today we begin at Echo Lake, Saskatchewan, so named because of the echo heard by the First Nations while paddling on the lake. If you head south on Highway 56 in a car, not in a canoe, in about a half hour you'll reach Indian Head, where they welcome you. Founded in 1882 and incorporated in 1902, the town's never had more than 2,000 residents. But despite its small size, it's punched well above its weight in the sporting realm. By 1885, the town was hosting cricket matches. Curling and hockey showed up by the turn of the century, with tennis, soccer, and sailing also thrown in for good measure. Baseball came to the plains in 1889, but a couple of big wars involving Mother England would stop the game's momentum in its tracks each time. And each time returning veterans would resurrect it. The Indian Head Athletic Association was formed as a sports and service organization at the end of World War I and would soon focus primarily on baseball. Over the next decade, towns across the prairies would host big money tournaments, making it attractive for towns to form ball clubs to compete not just for civic pride, but for actual cash money. The Depression and the build-up to WW2 put the kibosh on those tourneys, but they'd slowly get rolling again after VE Day. Indian Head hosted its first major confab in 1947 with half the $2,000 purse going to the winner. They did it up even bigger in 48 and 49, leading some local folks to say, hey, we ought to get in on this action. To be in it to win it, the civic leaders felt that they needed to attract high caliber talent, so in mid May of 1950, a deal was put in place, or so they thought, with Hall of Famer Rogers Hornsby to deliver them a ready made squad to compete as the Indian Head Rockets. Just add water, or in this case, wheat. 2 weeks on, Indian Head had a team, but Hornsby wasn't involved. It was the barnstorming all-black Jacksonville Eagles, managed by former Negro League outfielder Big Jim Williams, breaking racial barriers and bringing style and color literally and figuratively to the prairie with their slogan of need, heed, speed. The Eagles were one of 4 all-black and Latino teams in Saskatchewan in the early 50s, but only Indian Head could lay claim to having had an all-black and Latino touring team play as their own through the end of 1954 when barnstorming or touring teams were outlawed. It's been 75 years since the Eagles as Rockets took the field in Indian Head. Tonight at Curry Field in Regina, the Red Sox host the Swift Current 57s in a collegiate summer league matchup in the Western Canadian Baseball League. More importantly, the 2 surviving Rockets, Nat Bates and Willie Reed, both in their 90s, will be in attendance. The Red Sox will be wearing 75th anniversary Rockets caps, and a limited edition run of commemorative baseball cards will be on offer, published in conjunction with the Indian Head Museum's current exhibit honoring the Rockets. Now get moving. First pitch, 7 p.m.